Some of y'all here talking clown. I'ma bring y'all back to earth. It's black back and burn. Bullshit y'all talking about. Out your mouth and out the zone. Cause y'all got to learn. Cause y'all turn like Detroit Red. In his head had an ultra burn. The more y'all can run your bed heels so the world be moving. The game camouflage like armor suits. But I can see it more clear cause I came with a crew in here. Bring your law and form the truth.
A lot of people are talking about how they don't want to
now coming at your neck, sick and hearing something wrong with me. Motherfucker, something wrong with you. She just way too smart to question. The enemy, the brothers of a dark complexion. The governments of the world is shark infested. They have their own weaponry like Shark and Heston. Look, gets no air.
Some things that concerned them were protesters that died in Iran leading up to this action. Oh, no, you can. Huh? Yeah, dude, I'm pissed.
Do you mind if I grab a water?
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you. For sure.
You want to work?
Thank you.
We'll start doing this so that I can have the log and
Thanks. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, nice to see you again. Obviously not. But nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Really appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. All right. I mean, still though.
That's a 24-hour notice.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like at home and like this morning. Strike and stuff.
I was asleep actually, but yeah, usually I'm awake, so I woke up and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And I would, I was like, today's gonna be dead. Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Nice to see you around. I'm probably gonna talk to Tori or Corey. Just do an interview unless you want to do it too.
I can if you need it, but if not,
Okay.
no worries.
Okay.
I'm available if need be.
All right. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Tori, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah, of course not. At least I was just saying
Well,
not
yeah.
in the same sense, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get an interview with some protesters, and if we could get an interview with one of you guys, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Destiny or Corey would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. I like your sign. I'm with News 4 local. Would you like to do an interview?
not really.
No? Okay. Could we get a shot of the sign here? Okay. Carlos, could we get a shot? Yep. Go ahead.
Black people who are struggling to get food, clothes, and shelter in the hood. So concerned with that. Philosophizing about freedom and socialism.
Thank you so much. I'm a local news reporter. Would you like to do an interview?
San Antonio!
No?
Pack it in, everybody! Pack it in real tight so we can get loud! From the belly of the beast! From the belly of the beast! We want justice, we want peace!
We want justice, we want peace.
From the belly of the beast!
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East! the more they try to silence us, the louder we will be. If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace. I said if we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace. Fund the people's needs. Fund the people's needs. Not the war machine. Not the war machine. Fund the people's needs. Fund the people's needs. Not the war machine. Not the war machine. Fund the people's needs. Fund the people's needs. Not the war machine. Not the war machine. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
We demand a ceasefire.
We demand a ceasefire.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
We demand a ceasefire.
We demand a ceasefire.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
Trump, Trump, you're a liar.
We demand a ceasefire.
We demand a ceasefire.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
Iran, we will liberate.
Iran, we will liberate.
Israel is a racist state.
Israel is a racist state.
Iran, we will liberate.
Iran, we will liberate.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Iran, we will liberate.
Iran, we will liberate.
Israel is a racist state.
Israel is a racist state.
If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
I said if we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
I said if we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
If we don't get no justice, then they don't get no peace.
Pentagon kills by the hour. What do we do?
Fight the power.
Pentagon kills by the hour. What do we do?
Fight the power.
Pentagon kills by the hour. What do we do?
Fight the power.
Pentagon kills by the hour. What do we do?
Fight the power.
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 When Iran is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Iran is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Iran is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
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 From the belly of the beast,
From the belly of the beast.
hands of the Middle East.
Hands off the Middle East.
From the belly of occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. The road to peace is U.S. out of the Middle East. All right, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple of questions, and you already know what the answer is. The answer is shut it down. Trump's lies. Shut it down. Imperialism. Shut it down. Endless war. Shut it down. The whole damn system. Shut it down. Trump's lies. Shut it down. Imperialism. Shut it down. Endless war. Shut it down. The whole damn system. 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 Shut it down. Fund the people's needs, not the war machine. 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 No more coups, no more wars.
Hey,
No
man,
more
how you
coups,
doing?
no more wars. The
Always.
Middle East isn't yours. The Middle East isn't yours. No more coups, no more wars. No more coups, no more wars. The Middle East isn't yours. 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 We know what we're fighting for. We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war. We know what we're fighting for. We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war. Not another endless war. We know what we're fighting for. We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war. Not another endless war. We know what we're fighting for. We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war. Not another endless war. San Antonio! Thank you so much for being here and spending your Saturday evening in the streets getting loud for tonight! My name is Corey. I'm an organizer with the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
Where's the stick? I was being weird.
And we are here because this morning the U.S. launched a brutal bombing campaign against Iran.
brother. Yeah, we got her.
It might take me a minute sometimes, but I recognize everything.
Stand right here, Carlos. Come this side.
So I come over here.
Yeah, because we want that in the background.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Carlos. Good. All right, man. Can we get, just for editors back home, your first and your last name again? How you spell it?
My name's Robert Paget Jr. That's P as in Paul, A as in Apple, D as in dog, G as in girl, E as in Echo, Tango, Tango, Jr.
Robert, why are you here today?
Oh man, I've been like I was saying to the other person, I've been coming since June 11th. When the first when I first heard National Guard was coming downtown, because I thought there was like riots and shit. You know what I mean? Oh. So anyways, when I came down here, there wasn't really nothing going on but the National Guard and DPS. So that night I got into a little conflict with DPS, and I've been coming to every protest since. That was my first protest in my life on June 11th. Then June 13th happened, where everybody died in the floods. National Guard was here, they didn't help. You know what I mean? And then June 14th was New Kings. So I just been coming to every one since. My son's in the Navy. My son's Noah Paget. He's somewhere in Japan right now. I found out this morning that we bombed Iran or whatever this stuff. So yeah, I found out about this one. We were just set up at the march. The Project Unity, the group that we met last time in Diddy, We had a table. We were handing out waters. I found out about this, and I came.
And what are your thoughts on the bombings in Iran, on the strikes in Iran?
Look, all I know is when Trump was running, he was going to end the Ukrainian war. He was going to end all wars. He wanted the Nobel Peace Prize. And all I've seen is chaos since, here and abroad. Here and abroad.
Yeah, and I mean, PSL, the group holding this protest, they talk about saving money for other things besides wars. I mean, what is your thought on that?
Instead of the war on drugs, let's have a war on drug rehabilitation. You know, let's have a war on homeless. You know what I mean? Man, we need to work internally. I'm really glad for MAGA because they showed us, to me, they showed us how lost some of us in society are. You know what I mean? Because if you're pushing to have women and kids locked up in Israel and the U.S. starting another war, like.
Right.
I mean, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. It's 2026, and we're going backwards. To me, that's my opinion.
I got you. There was some people though that are pro what's going on. They say that Iran is a dictator state, totalitarian state. What are your thoughts?
Well, didn't Trump just make a deal with Qatar? Who was that dude? I can't remember his name. He was when we were having the war with Al Qaeda. You know what I'm saying? He was a war criminal. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They're not messing with us. I haven't seen them threaten us in any type of way. You know what I mean?
Let them be is your stance. Let them.
We got our own internal. Look.
I got it.
You know what I mean? There's been how many protests since this administration?
And you said your son is in the Navy.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you concerned about that?
Well, yeah. Because I push for him to go to the military. Because sometimes, from my neighborhood, that's the only way to get out of your situation. It's the military or other stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm glad he's in the military. We come from a long line of my family being in the military, but you know, it's chaos right now. It's chaos.
You worry for our soldiers.
Every soldier, yeah, everyone. I don't want nobody to get messed up. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to get hurt. I think I told y'all last time, I don't want nobody to get hurt. But, I mean, they're shooting white people up north. You know, we just found out they killed somebody in Corpus, a local, and it's being covered up. So it's just, they're supposed to be the government to abide by the laws, and they're breaking the laws left and right.
Right. One more question about people that are against this, though. They say with the protesters in Iran, they were protesting their government. Some of them were killed. They would say, you know, why not support strikes on a government? Is it the same answer that you were saying earlier?
I mean, I don't know their laws over there. You know what I mean? If they're protesting, it's because I'm sure they don't like what's going on. And that's what's happening here. It's a First Amendment right. I know I was here for the school protests on President's Day, and the kids wanted to go through the Alamo, and the riot police came out. Everybody has the right to protest when they're upset. Over there, I don't know their business. You know what I mean? I'm concerned for here. You know, we have our own problems.
I understand. And is there anything else that you want to say?
I just want to say,
you said that you were one of the two arrested.
Oh yeah, in
correct?
Dilley. Yes, sir.
What are your?
Yes, sir.
I mean, being here today, what are your thoughts after the police pepper spray? Like,
I didn't get sprayed. I got arrested, and I know my phone is still missing because one of them alphabet agencies took it from Frio County. I want my phone back. I didn't get a warrant. I didn't get nothing. It was in my property. Y'all know who you are. I want my fucking phone back.
I got you. But is this also part of the immigration crisis? You know?
All of it's rolled in one because none of. Okay, I know ICE has existed before, but there wasn't this much chaos. We never heard of citizens being killed by ICE or, you know what I mean? Again, if they're going after real criminals, you're going to find criminals doing criminal stuff. You're going to find drugs, you're going to find guns, not kids, not people at work. You know what I mean? It's chaos, though. To me, it's chaos.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Everybody stay safe, watch your neighbors, watch the community, vote.
Amen. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Yeah, send me the email.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you. Y'all stay safe.
You too. Yeah, sure. It's crazy to see him again. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna grab another photo. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. I'm with News 4. Would you like to do it? No problem. Okay. Would you like to? No problem. I'm with News 4. No problem. Just curious. I got this guy right there. I'm a local news reporter. One of you guys like to do an interview about being here? Real quick. About
No, I will see the just very few
the camera. Yeah, I understand. All right, no problem. Get my ear. All right.
Hey, Anthony!
Hey, I'm with News 4. Would you like to do an interview while you're out here? No problem. Oh, okay.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm just not the guy.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, y'all. Like I said, I want to talk about why it is especially important for us.
Would you like to do an interview? I'm a local news reporter. Just on why you're here. All right, come on over here. Carlos.
Military city.
All right, stand right here. Are you ready? We'll let them go by.
What news agency do you represent?
News 4 San Antonio. All right. Okay, can we get your first and your last name and how you spell it?
I prefer not to say.
No problem.
That's all right.
So why are you here today?
Because I'm interested in like seeing what they're protesting about, and I've just had a lot of interest in protesting and things like that. And I don't really like how the U.S. is bombing Iran right now. And I've literally just this morning saw like a bunch of reels and news reports about how like kids have died, hundreds of children at schools and things like that have died. And I'm not really in support of Trump bypassing congressional approval to declare war on Iran, who has done like not really anything to provoke a response like that.
Got it. So you didn't even plan to be here. You just saw this.
No,
happen
yeah,
and
I just
showed
saw
up.
it on Instagram.
Oh, you
yeah.
saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
How long ago?
I want to say like 5 hours ago.
Like only 5 hours
Yeah.
ago. Okay. So I mean, yeah. What are your thoughts on these strikes that are going on in Iran?
I think they're one illegal according to international and the U.S. law, because like he bypassed congressional approval. You're supposed to have congressional approval in order to bomb a country. You can't do it like just based on your own whims. It's like inherently against the Constitution for you to do that, and I think it's a very dangerous precedent to set, because at this point he can essentially do whatever he wants to and get away with it. There's no checks or balances like holding him accountable.
And do you feel like he kind of is? I mean, we were in Venezuela not long ago, like taking Maduro. We bombed Iran actually again not long ago with a bunker buster to destroy their nuclear program. I mean, it feels like, I mean, we're what does this feel like actually? The past 2 years were, time.
It just feels like we like America has no one holding them. It just feels like there's no one.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
It just feels like that America has America's the most powerful one of the most powerful economically successful countries in the world, and I think they're realizing that the people in power are realizing that they can essentially do whatever they want to without any repercussions, and if the American people don't do anything in response, they will continue to do so. and it's up to us to like hold them responsible for these actions as much as we possibly can. And that's why I'm out here today.
Got it. And PSL, the organization holding this protest, they said they don't want the U.S. military companies to be benefiting off of these conflicts. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, like, companies like that, they profit off of war. They're war dogs. They encourage war. They profit off the suffering of others. We see it. We've seen it in like Gaza, where they've profited it off of, you know, their weapons being sold to Israel and bombing civilians and children and women who have done nothing to America or anything like that. And it's just abhorrent, and I find it disgusting that I live in a country, I'm a citizen here who lives in this country, and I'm just like incredibly disgusted by the actions of my representatives who are in government right now.
There are those that are for this action. They say that Iran's leader is a dictator, and they were killing their own protesters leading up to this attack. What are your thoughts on their statements about this?
Well, I think they're absolutely right. I think the supreme leader of Iran is a dictator, 100%. But I do not trust America to be the saviors of Iran, to come in and just like kill everyone and insult democracy. They've tried to do that before, or they've said they would, but that was not their actual intention. Their actual intention was financial and not moral. They do not care about people of Iran, and they do not care about the people of Gaza. They do not care about anyone in the Middle East. They only care about the money they gain from the war we are making in Iran.
Are there any wars that you know of that you think that this has happened? This resource, essentially a resource war?
Well, one for Iraq, essentially. That was very much a resource war. It was essentially, it happened for far too long, and we gained nothing out of it. The only people who gained anything out of it were the corporations, oil corporations and things like that. And thousands of Americans died, soldiers, innocent people died, and civilians in Iraq also died. Got caught in the crossfire and things like that. So it was just abhorrent to me.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks for
joining
being
us here today.
in the public voice in your
Illegal U.S. war. We say no to the war against Iran. That's right. My name is Destiny, and I'm an organizer with the Party for Socialism and
Okay.
Liberation.
Yeah, no problem. So you would like to interview them?
Last night,
Okay,
the
come on
US
over here.
and Israel
One
began a
thing,
new
you don't
round
have to
of
give it
attacks
to us. We
against
do ask
Iran.
for a first and last
The
name. You
human
don't have to give it
cost
if you don't want to.
of this
You don't want to?
attack is already
No
immense.
problem. All right.
Reports are saying over 85 Iranian children have been killed in an attack on a school.
All right, first of all, thank you for doing the interview. Why are you out here today?
I don't fuck with Trump's regime. I don't fuck with the war against Iran. I don't fuck with pedophilic child eaters coming and saying that they're going to protect us when they're killing children.
Got it. And then, what are your thoughts on the strikes going on in Iran? The U.S. is involved in Iran.
I don't think the U.S. should be involved anywhere else except for the United States. There's no reason that they should want oil in other states, in other countries, when we have it here. When we have better people, like, we have good resources here. There's no reason for us to want a monopoly.
Got it. And then, PSL said that they don't want military companies in the United States to benefit off of these conflicts that we've had. I mean, over the past year, we've been in Venezuela. We've bombed Iran with the bunker buster. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think the military should be doing anything except for helping the people. The reason why the military exists is to enforce the protection of the people. Any other reason than that should not exist. The system should be abolished.
Got it. And is there anything else you'd like to say?
They do this in my name. They do this
To anyone who still supports Trump, fuck you. You are not a real person. You do not support real people. If you claim to do this because you want cheaper gas, you're fucking wrong and you're an idiot. You need to get educated. We can't do it for you. You need to do it yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
Trump and the billionaires don't care about Iranians or human rights.
She's the leader of a student organization.
This is just another war for the empire.
Yeah,
Trump pursues his twisted goal of running the entire world.
Yeah, sure.
Trump said it himself. Service members are likely to die. But it's working class youth who will have to kill and to die. not the children of elite politicians and the executives at corporations that cash in on war.
Interpreters, if you have any events that you know.
Yeah, I mean, so if you,
people, our tax dollars should go towards meeting the people's basic needs. Like housing, like healthcare, like childcare, and education.
Okay.
The $1 trillion that we spend on war every year
your name
should
here and
instead
then
be sent
the
to
organization
address the
you're part of.
dire crisis facing working people here at home.
There you go, and
It
I'll
would
text
cost
you
$20
here.
billion to end homelessness in the United
I'll actually
States.
just call you.
It
And I'm
would
Phil
cost
Sterling, I'm with
$25
you.
billion to end
So
hunger.
you just
It
save
would
me as
cost
that.
$450
And
billion
what
to
college
provide
are you in?
healthcare for every person
You go
in
to
the
SAC?
United States.
Okay. All right.
All of this
Any
is
news
just
that
a
we get
fraction,
that
a
affects
fraction
education,
of the
like
$1
yourself,
trillion
I can reach out to
we
you or
spend
just
on
text
death
me.
and destruction
Do you want me to write my
every
name
year.
down?
Yeah.
And
Let me
neither
give you.
major party is willing to do this. Why?
Who you can give this to?
Because both Democrats and Republicans are committed to lining the pockets of billionaires who profit from misery and destruction abroad and here at home. And to wage these wars,
Getting them
the
involved?
billionaires
Is
have
that what
told
it
us
is?
that our enemies are the working people in Iran.
Understand
Working people in Iran.
protests like this. That
And the people of Palestine.
okay. All right. And then
Our enemies are not other workers and poor people around the world.
my pocket.
Our enemies are the people who lay us off from our jobs, that deny us health care, that make it impossible to get an education. Our enemies are not in the poorest countries on the planet, but right here in the richest one. So once again, I want to thank all of you for coming out here
There you
to
go.
stand against
And then
inevitable
I just
war.
called you, so it's the
We must
it's that
build a
number.
massive movement against what Trump is saying will be
Oh, yeah,
a
my
war to
email.
destroy Iran. We must stay
Email's
in the
harder,
streets,
though.
and we
Because
will.
they sound like a billion.
We are going to fight back. We are going to build an independent mass movement, a movement rooted in people power, rooted in the desire to transform people's lives by transforming our society.
There you go. Thank you so much.
We can and will fight back against the war criminals who run this society.
Jackie.
We can and we will fight back. In doing so, we can also build a world
I'm
we
gonna try to
all
grab
deserve
something
to
else,
live
and
in.
then we should be good.
One that guarantees our basic rights and human dignity for all. Who's got the power? We got the power! Who's got the power? People power! Who's got the power? We got the power!
I'm a local. Would you like to do an interview just while you're out here? We got the power. All right, come on over.
People power! That's right! Give it up for destiny!
Oh, dang. My cameraman just walked over there. Let's go over there. Thank you.
The Pentagon spends $1 trillion, trillion with a T. Shame! And yet they fail audit after audit with no consequence. Shame!
Sorry about that.
By the hour, what do we do?
Okay.
By the hour, what do we do?
I'm gonna run by some of the questions with you. I'm just gonna ask you, why are you out? PSL, the organization that's running this protest, they said that they think Trump is throwing his will against the foreign government. They say that the military companies are causing around the world like this. There are some that are against protesting. There are protesters that were killed in Iran. About that. Okay. if you're okay with it, giving your first and last name, how you spell it.
Derek Datweiler, Derek, and then Datweiler, Datwyler.
All right, Derek. I mean, why are you out here today?
I disagree with, bombing Iran and trying to kill the supreme leader and all of that. I think it's a resource grab, land grab for Israel and also for the U.S. to kind of distract from what's going on with the Epstein files and all these other things that are going on right here. I think that it's disgusting seeing a backpack bloodied. I'm assuming there's photos or videos out there of the actual children that died, but there's ways to help protesters out there that may be, being oppressed, and this is not the execution you want to do to actually help them out at all.
Got it. And then what are your thoughts on PSL talking about military companies profiting from these conflicts?
I think it definitely happens. You look at the AI companies being courted by the government. They're trying to strong arm the AI companies, and also the AI companies go along with it. And so it's for sure people are profiting off of wars like this. And they're never going to give the oil from Venezuela or Iran to the average citizen. We're never going to see the results of that. Gas might go down for a little bit, but that's not really worth all of the goodwill that we lose around the world.
And then PSL also mentioned, this is just another way that Trump is pushing his power around. I mean, we've seen a bunker buster bomb used not long ago in Iran. We've seen Venezuela, their president arrested. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that he is pushing his power around, and like I said just a second ago, I think it partially is to distract from the bad approval ratings and to try to get some Republicans back on his side by having certain things like oil and, exerting power overseas. So I think that it is, it's a power grab. He wants to distract so he can stay maybe for a third term, or maybe at least, get people distracted away from things like the Epstein files and other things he's failing on, immigration and all that.
And what are your thoughts on those that are against this, saying, the Ayatollah is an authoritarian, he had it coming?
I don't think that it's a matter of whether he had it coming. You have to look at why our governmental leaders did that. I think that's what's the most important thing is, even if he was not a good person, of course, most governments, have failings, but I think that it was not the move. We killed innocent civilians, and that's on our name, that's on the taxpayers' names, voters' names. And it's just, even if we succeeded, it wasn't worth the long-term consequences. Even if somehow this leads to the protesters doing better, there could have been a better way to somehow affect Iran for the better and the world, and this was not the move. This was way too aggressive, and we shouldn't have just bombed them out of nowhere.
Got it. And then, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I don't consider myself a capitalist, socialist, communist, any of that. I want people to have the power to make their own policies. I don't believe that a politician is coming to save us. I think that people have to learn the incentive structures for how the money, the power, and control are all connected. And so I think that's what people need to look into to actually try to make change. Because I'm not sure if I'm making enough change just by standing here. I don't consider myself part of any political groups, but I think that I am against what they did today, and so that's why I'm here.
Got it. And you live in San Antonio?
Yes.
Okay, got it. And then can you get a shot? Of his sign and then pan up to him, or pan next to him?
We're having a banner drop on Monday. To oppose this war. This is the people's opinion that this war is unjust, and we need you here.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for voicing your opinion.
Oh, no problem. Is there a way to see this? Is it like a local YouTube channel or a news channel? Or
yeah, News for San Antonio early on at
News for San Antonio? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know how big this is.
It's recent. There's been the No King State protest here. But that is
just be my opinion. I know I'm not like some of those typical people.
First, I want to start with the obvious.
So thank you.
This isn't the first time that we've seen these actions, as everyone has already mentioned.
Have a good day.
This is the first time many of us have lived through the beginnings of a war, and for everyone here, this is the first time that we've seen stories of dozens of children being murdered at the hands of American missiles. Shame! Just earlier today, during a press conference, Trump said, American heroes may be lost. That's what happens in war. That's all that they see American people as. Cannon fodder and blood spilled in the Middle East is just the cost of doing business. Shame. It's interesting how we look at war, how we talk about it, how we process it, but it's the people who are most affected by the war. It's the people who suffer, and here in the U.S. it's the working class people. Mostly younger generations who are sent to these wars, who are directly engaged in it and have the most to lose. The ruling class doesn't fight, their children don't pick up arms, and they're not going on foot patrol with the rubble of bombed cities and villages. They don't have any fear. They don't have to fear undeployed explosives or being shot at by snipers. And they're never in harm's way. Shame. Whose heads are these bombs and missiles falling on? Whose homes are being destroyed? Whose mother, father, sister, brother, sibling, uncle, aunt, cousin, neighbor, classmate is having their life snuffed out? It's not them. It's not the ruling class. It's us, and it's Iranian people, the working class. The U.S. has caused enough terror and trauma across the globe. We don't need another war. That will be a waste of our taxpayer dollars. It will also be a burden on American lives, and will be taking so many of our lives. So, seeing so many of us come out at such a last minute, it already proves that we can, as working class individuals and hard-working people, that we can stop this shit. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Nico! Time and time again, we are reminded that the basis for this war is built on lies. So say it with me, y'all. Trump, you're a liar. Trump, you're a liar. No more wars for empire. No more wars for empire. Trump, you're a liar. Trump, you're a liar. No more wars for empire. No more wars for empire. Trump, you're a liar. Trump, you're a liar. No more wars for empire. 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 No more coups. No more wars. The Middle East isn't yours. No coups. No wars. The Middle East isn't yours. No wars. The Middle East isn't yours. No coups. No wars. The Middle East isn't yours. No wars. The Middle East isn't yours. Billions for war, but can't be the poor. We're fired up, won't take no more. We're fired up, won't take no more. Billions for war, but can't keep the poor. We're fired up, won't take no more. We're fired up, won't take no more. Trillions for war, but can't be the poor. We're fired up, won't take no more. We're fired up, won't take no more. Trillions for war, can't be the poor. We're fired up, won't take no more. We're fired up, won't take no more. Yo, and I changed it to trillions because the estimated war budget is a trillion. Let's speak with accuracy when we're agitating out here, y'all. All right, I want y'all to give it up for our next speaker, Nick.
Howdy, comrades, sisters, and brothers. We're here today because silence is no longer an option. We are here to draw a clear line. No war with Iran. No airstrikes, no sanctions, no more suffering in the name of power and profit. War does not come out of nowhere. It is not the result of bad information or a few reckless leaders. War is a business decision made by those who benefit from it.
Hey,
When
Tori.
Washington threatens Iran,
Hey,
it is
could
not
you do a
about
quick
freedom or
interview?
democracy.
Oh, I'm not able to.
It is about
Okay.
control.
Did you already talk to
Control of
us?
resources,
No, I just talked
a
to
control of markets,
So,
control
we can
of a
wait.
country that
Okay, sounds
refuses
good.
to
Sorry about
submit
that.
to
I got
U.S.
you.
economic and political dominance. And when bombs are politically inconvenient, sanctions take their place. Sanctions are not peaceful alternatives, they are economic warfare.
She didn't want to talk. Thank you.
Yeah, she can.
Deny people medicine and food, and make everyday survival impossible. They punish workers, children, and the elderly, while elites and corporations remain protected. This is violence carried out with spreadsheets instead of missiles. Now look at what happens next. When families flee hunger, instability, and desperation caused by these policies, they arrive at our border. And what do they find? They find walls, they find cages, they find armed agents, and they get deported. In January, Trump said the threat was Venezuela. Then he said it was Greenland. Yesterday it was Cuba, but today it's Iran.
Y'all interview those dudes over there. What are they doing over there? In the
But let's be
plaza over there?
clear,
You can't hear
the
all
only
that.
true threat to peace and
I don't even
sovereignty
know
on this
either, but
planet
some
is
church
that
stuff
of
that
the
really should
United
be over here
States.
if they're really about the Bible. You know
And
what
we
I mean?
cannot talk about the bombings in Iran without also talking about the
We're waiting
devastation in
for the
Gaza.
PSL.
The same governments
waiting for
that
a
support and
PSL,
justify the destruction of
Destiny.
Gaza are now escalating violence against Iran.
And we gotta go.
These are
We
not
got
separate
9
crises. Crises. They are connected
Yeah,
by the same
I asked
pattern.
Tori,
Military
but-
force presented as security, civilian lives treated as expendable, and endless war defended as necessary.
we're just getting
When
there.
violence
We have
becomes
9 and 10, but
normalized
yeah,
in
I
one
would love
place,
to go
it becomes
see
easier to expand elsewhere.
Hope we gotta go.
This is not hypocrisy. It is a system working exactly as designed. The same government that helps destroy livelihoods abroad turns around and criminalizes the people forced to migrate. Foreign policy and immigration policy are two sides of the same coin. One creates displacement and the other punishes it. Under Trump, this cruelty has been made more open and more extreme. Threats of war, expanded sanctions, militarized borders.
That happened today?
Yeah, that was.
How did I not know?
All reinforce each other. Fear is used to divide working people while wealth and power remain concentrated at the top.
I think they like did it in chunks.
And that is why it matters we stand here today. San Antonio calls itself Military City, USA. This city knows war personally. We know that the people sent to fight in overwhelmingly working class. We know that the enlistment is often driven by lack of opportunity and not by choice. We know the cost is paid in broken bodies, lifelong trauma, and families forever changed. That gives this city and our people a moral responsibility. If war is normalized here, then resistance must also begin here.
In my group that were like, oh,
is not to disrespect those
we just
who
left
choose to
Dilly
serve.
and they're getting tear gassed and then we're headed back and I'm like,
for interests that do not serve them.
I'm over here
It
like
is
at
to
work.
say that the lives of
Yeah,
our neighbors
I
are
mean,
worth
we
more
were.
than oil
I wasn't
contracts,
there.
worth
My
more than
coworker
orange
was, but
deals,
I was
and
there
they're worth
when
more than geopolitical dominance.
Liam went
San
back to
Antonio must say,
Minnesota.
we will not be a
So,
staging
and by I
ground for
was there,
empire.
they like
We will not
literally
accept endless
he didn't
war as a
unmark the
price
car
of
that we
security.
couldn't see.
We will not look away while our communities are asked to bear the human costs of policies that enrich a few and devastate millions. Let us be honest about the political choices being offered. Donald Trump has intensified the crises, but the opposition party offers no real answers. In the midterms, we are told to trust leaders who promise stability while leaving the same structures untouched. They talk about reform while maintaining sanctions, expanding military budgets, and keeping the border militarized. Returning to normal is not a solution, or normal is what produced endless war, mass displacement, and deepening inequality. What we need is something different. An end to policies that treat human lives as expendable and suffering as collateral damage. What we need is an end to capitalism. What we need is the beginning of socialism. So we stand here today with clear demands. No war with Iran. End sanctions that punish ordinary people. Stop using migration as an excuse for repression. Invest in healthcare, housing,
Full-time job, and we won't get paid, but we have a job, and our job is to make no excuses.
And Corey, right?
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. I can spell it if you need me to.
Yes. Corey, your first and your last name.
Okay.
You're good. Your first and your last name. Right?
Yeah, Corey Rosen, Corrie. Last name is Rosen, Rosen.
And you're with PSL?
Yes, I am.
And your position in PSL?
I'm an organizer with the party.
Okay, yeah, first of all, I mean, what was it like? It just happened last night.
Yeah, so, you know, we have a tendency to mobilize immediately when things happen like this. Earlier today, we had a 9-mile march for immigrants' rights, turned around, and 30 minutes later, here we are. So, you know, we have no limited capacity to make sure that we're in the streets when the people need us.
Got it. And I mean, what is this about? In the release, talk a little bit about Trump doing what he wants to do.
Yeah, so Donald Trump has been on a, you know, very rampant bombing campaign starting, you know, actually earlier in June is when he was bombing Iran earlier. He's been bombing Caracas in Venezuela, tightening sanctions on Cuba. And so he's run rampant with this agenda to extend American imperialism and American hegemony globally. And it's really atrocious and transparent what he's doing.
And this is a part of it. Is this the bombing of Iran? Is meddling in other governments' affairs? Is there, you know, no matter what the government is, do you guys have issue with that?
Well, I think it's very silly for right now the United States to be concerned with democracy and with, you know, freedom. These are, you know, billionaire talking points to justify intervention when what it's really about is oil. And so we don't think it's the United States business to be bombing civilians for control of oil. Absolutely not, especially when we have, you know, people on our streets that can't afford food, that can't afford rent, that have dangerous drinking water. You know, so it's pretty hypocritical, isn't it, to be talking about democracy in other countries.
Got it. And is that your answer to those that would say, hey, we support the attack on this dictatorship, but that's been killing their protesters? Is that the same?
Absolutely. You look at the victims of this initial bombing from early this morning. They were children, little girls attending school. These are not our enemies, certainly not. And so, again, it's very hypocritical. These are the talking points of the wealthy elites that want to manufacture consent for the public support, and we can see through those lies. This is about oil. This is about imperialism. This is about hegemony.
Got it. Is there anything else? What are the next steps here?
So we're going to be having another event on March 2nd on Monday for Iran. We have, you know, many actions planned. I would encourage people to follow us if they're interested. But we're going to stay in the streets until we see some change happening.
Got it. When does this protest end today?
Probably wrapping up pretty soon here. I mean, like I said, we had a 9-mile march earlier. We pulled a decent crowd for a